God is saying to you today, I am sending you signs. Don't ignore them. The number 555 is not a coincidence. It is a divine signal, a heavenly whisper calling you to attention. You may feel uncertain, maybe even restless. That discomfort in your spirit, it's not confusion, it's activation. You are being spiritually stirred because something within you is ready to shift. Your angel is warning you are on the edge of change. This isn't just a minor course correction. It's a full transformation orchestrated by heaven. When your soul is being prepared for more, old patterns begin to unravel. You'll find yourself pulled away from what once felt safe. And though it may feel unsettling, it's actually divine alignment in progress. God isn't asking for your perfection, He's asking for your awareness. Heaven uses signs when words fall short. You've likely seen 555 on the clock, license plates, receipts, or digital screens, and deep down, something clicked. That's not your imagination. That's God grabbing your attention and whispering, get ready, stay alert. What lies ahead isn't accidental, it's an invitation. You are being prepared, not punished. There's a spiritual unfolding happening behind the scenes, one that only the eyes of faith can see. Your angel is reminding you, stay spiritually sharp. Don't be lulled into old rhythms. This is not the time to sleepwalk through your life. This next chapter won't be handed to the distracted. It's for the disciplined, the tuned in, the obedient. Heaven is aligning the resources, the people, and the moments you need. But you must walk forward with intention, prayer, and expectant faith. Type, I receive, if your spirit feels this message. Yes, the world may feel turbulent right now, but this is not punishment, it's preparation. You're not being torn down, you're being rebuilt for glory. Everything shifting around you is not random, it's sacred, it's intentional. What feels like an ending is often heaven's way of saying, this chapter is complete. A better one is being written. You may feel like everything you once depended on is shaking. Routines, relationships, even your sense of identity. And yes, that level of disruption can feel terrifying. But the shaking isn't a sign of collapse. It's a sign of a foundation being relaid, one that's strong enough to carry what's next. You're not falling apart. You're falling into divine realignment. God isn't removing things from your life to hurt you. He's making space for what's truly meant for you. Sometimes we ask for a miracle and don't recognize the answer because it comes in the form of loss, discomfort, or closed doors. Your spirit has outgrown the old environment. That's why it's uncomfortable. That's why familiar things are no longer feeding you. That's why certain people can no longer walk with you. Heaven is saying, where I'm taking you, the old cannot follow. This is the pruning before the promise. This is the pressure before the promotion. And though it hurts, it's holy. Do not resist it. Do not cling to what is fading. Let the old fall away. This is your season of divine redirection, not because you failed, but because you're being positioned for higher purpose. Step out in faith. The unknown isn't empty. It's where your destiny lives. The battle has not broken you. It has birthed your strength. God is saying, I know the storms you've weathered. I sent them to sharpen your spirit. He's not overlooking your struggle. He's been orchestrating it with precision, knowing exactly what your future requires from you. If this message is speaking to your soul, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss what heaven has for you next. You didn't survive by accident. You were protected not because life was easy, but because your calling still stands. Even when the enemy tried to break you, heaven placed boundaries he could not cross. Every betrayal, every delay, every detour, they weren't setbacks, they were refinements. God was carving depth into your soul, wisdom into your heart, and courage into your voice. Think back. How many nights did you cry in silence, whispering prayers through tears? How many times did you think, I can't take anymore, and yet somehow you kept going? You didn't keep walking because you were strong. You kept walking because God was carrying you. And today, that strength is no longer borrowed, it's yours. It's become a part of your identity. This is not just resilience, it's revelation. You've come to understand that your power doesn't come from comfort, but from survival, from faith in the fire, from grace in the chaos. You've been through what others would have collapsed under, and you're still standing. The truth is, you've been chosen, and chosen people go through chosen pressure. The anointing you carry came at a cost, but now you carry oil. The oil only comes from the crushing. The depth only comes from the dark. You're not weak. You are wiser, stronger, and more spiritually aligned than ever before. And when you walk into the next season, it won't be with fear. It will be with fire. Your thoughts are not small. They are the steering wheel of your life. Where your mind goes, your energy flows. And where your energy flows, your reality begins to take shape. 555 is your divine reminder that your thoughts are not passive, they are creative forces. You are co-creating your life with God every single day. Your thoughts are like seeds, and the soil of your spirit is fertile. When you plant fear, you harvest anxiety. But when you plant faith, you open space for miracles, divine connections, and abundance to grow. And no, this isn't about masking pain with fake smiles. It's not about pretending everything's fine. It's about holding on to hope even when it hurts. It's about speaking truth over your life while you wait for the evidence to show up. The enemy wants you to spiral in doubt, but heaven is urging you to rise in belief. Your mind is a sacred space. Protect it like holy ground, because your next season will be shaped by the thoughts you're nurturing right now. So when fear creeps in, fight back with faith. When doubt whispers, respond with declaration. Declare what you want to experience, not just what you currently see. Say it out loud. I am ready for abundance. I attract peace and blessings. I walk in divine purpose. Speak these not once but daily, until your thoughts begin to believe your voice, until your mindset matches your destiny. Guard your mind, declare your future, because what you're thinking today will be the reality you walk in tomorrow. A deeper truth is calling you. You can feel it in your spirit, the subtle unrest, the whisper that you were made for more. You are not who you were yesterday, and that's not something to fear. That's something to celebrate, because growth means you're alive, and your soul is evolving. This season is not about survival. It's about awakening. The number 555 is a spiritual portal, a sacred reminder from your angels. It's time to rise above who you've been and step into who you truly are. You're being called out of the repetition and into revelation, to step away from cycles that kept you small and step into patterns that bring freedom. This isn't just change, it's ascension. And with that comes responsibility to listen, to let go, and to live differently. Maybe for you, it means shedding a toxic mindset, or finally accepting that your gifts aren't random, they're assignments. Maybe it's time to stop dimming your light and start using your voice to heal, inspire, or lead. Whatever it looks like, know this: you can't return to what you've outgrown. Spiritual awakening always comes with a choice. You can stay in the comfort of who you used to be, or you can move in the calling of who you're becoming. But you can't do both. This number is your signal. Align your actions with your soul. Let your truth lead you, even if it means walking a road others don't understand. Let your peace guide you, because peace is the fruit of divine alignment. And here's the beauty: the closer you walk with your higher self, the clearer your path will become. You won't need to force anything. You'll start flowing. You'll start feeling like you're exactly where you're supposed to be, because you will be. Your angel is saying, you cannot carry old pain into new purpose. Your destiny requires space, and that space is occupied by unhealed wounds, silent grief, and the weight of what if. God is not asking you to ignore the pain. He's asking you to surrender it, not because it didn't happen, but because you don't need to carry it anymore. You weren't created to relive your trauma. You were created to transcend it. But let's be honest, healing is not soft. It's not always gentle. Healing is messy. It's non-linear. It requires the bravery to sit with pain without letting it define your identity. Every time you revisit the past without healing, it becomes a spiritual anchor. It keeps you tied to moments that no longer serve who you are becoming. But healing invites you to unhook yourself, not from the memory, but from the meaning you've attached to it. You are not what happened to you. You are what you chose to rise from. Forgiveness is not saying what happened was okay. It's saying, I won't let it hold me hostage anymore. It's choosing freedom over bitterness. It's saying, God, I trust you to be my justice while I protect my joy. Letting go is an act of spiritual courage. It is divine obedience. And it is also self-love, because carrying pain costs energy that you now need for your purpose. What hurt you, what failed you, what confused you. Let it go, not because it didn't matter, but because you matter more, because your future deserves to be free from yesterday's shadows. There is no future in the past. There is only memory. But your next chapter lives in movement, in forgiveness, in forward motion. Forgive, release, move forward. Your soul will thank you for it. You may not understand the delay. You may be tired of waiting, feeling like the clock is ticking and heaven is silent. But listen closely. God is never late. He is not ignoring you. He is aligning the perfect moment, a moment so intentional that if it came sooner, it would collapse under unprepared hands. This season may feel quiet. It may feel like your prayers have gone unnoticed, like the heavens are on mute. But the silence doesn't mean absence. It means preparation. It means God is working behind the curtain of time, arranging divine intersections you can't yet see. Sometimes God holds things back not to punish you, but to protect what He's promised. You're not being overlooked, you're being refined. You're not being delayed, you're being developed. He's not just answering your prayer, He's answering it in a way that honors both His plan and your growth. We often pray for blessings, but forget that blessings require foundation, a deeper character, stronger faith, sharper discernment. That's what this season is about. You're not stuck, you're rooting deeper for what's about to bloom. 555 is your spiritual cue to surrender to the rhythm of heaven. It is the number of alignment, transition, and grace in the waiting. It's your sign that the unseen orchestration is in motion. What's being arranged in silence will soon shout blessings in your life. The job, the relationship, the healing, the release. It's all in progress. Just because you don't see the movement doesn't mean God stopped moving. Stay faithful, stay patient. Don't abort the promise just because the process is slow. You'll look back and realize that every second of waiting was worth it. It's already happening, even now. Something beautiful is headed your way. Can you feel it? That subtle shift in the atmosphere, that quiet stirring in your heart. That's not just intuition, that's confirmation. Heaven is moving, the energy around you is shifting, and the door is unlocking. And if you're feeling this shift, if you know this was meant for you, subscribe to stay connected to more messages just like this one. The path ahead is being cleared. Obstacles are being removed before you even see them. But you must be willing to do your part. Step forward in faith. God opens the door, but you must walk through it. And when that opportunity comes, don't question your worthiness. Don't second-guess your value. Don't look at your past and disqualify yourself from what God already qualified you for. Walk through that door like you were born to enter, because you were. Your name is already being mentioned in rooms you haven't entered. People are being positioned to bless you, favor you, and align with you. Not because of luck, but because of divine strategy. Every no you've experienced has only redirected you toward a better yes. New relationships, unexpected promotions, powerful collaborations. These are not far off. They're on the other side of your yes to faith. They're waiting on the version of you that dares to trust again. And when these doors open, walk through them with humility, but also with confidence, because you are not walking alone. Heaven walks with you. The world has yet to see the fullness of who you are becoming. Opportunities you didn't expect will appear. Connections that align with your purpose will come. The timing is divine. The space is sacred. Now your only job is to be open, be bold, be ready. The next room isn't bigger just in size. It's bigger in spirit, purpose, and impact. Get ready to enter it. Now, take a breath. Let your shoulders relax. Let your spirit quiet. You are here, right now, in a moment that heaven has carefully led you to. Say this with your heart open. Thank you, God, for what's coming, even if I don't see it yet. This moment is holy. This awareness is a gift. You didn't stumble onto this message by accident. Your angel has made sure your spirit received this word because something divine is unfolding, even if it's still invisible to the natural eye. And now, the invitation is to surrender, not give up, but give over, to release the illusion of control and place your trust back into the hands of the one who holds all things. You don't need to know the details. You don't need to map out the outcome. You just need to trust the direction. Surrender doesn't mean weakness. It means you're strong enough to stop striving and start aligning. It means letting go of how you thought it should happen and allowing God to exceed your expectations. Let your prayer be simple and sincere. God, I don't need to know how. I just want to stay aligned with you. This isn't just the end of a video. This is the beginning of a shift. Heaven has spoken. Your soul has listened. Now it's time to believe what you've received. This is your moment. Your angel is with you. You are walking in spiritual flow, fully supported, divinely guided, and purpose-filled. The secret has been revealed. The path is unfolding. Now, all that's left is your yes. Type "I surrender" in the comments if you're ready to let go and let God. You're covered. You're chosen. and your breakthrough has already begun.